All right, what I'm going to talk to you about today is just kind of working through some of the problems and how you're going to do these problems on your packet. These are all kind of like crossword puzzles, but with numbers. And what we're going to do is if you look down, we're going to go ahead and work out all of the problems, and then we will talk about filling those into the puzzle. Okay, so I've already started working out a few. You are just following your simple order of operations here. Okay, so for instance, on the next one that we have here, we're going to start by doing 2 times 100, which gives me 200, and 200 plus 71 is going to give me 271. Order of operations on the next one, I'm going to start with 600 divided by 2, which gives me 300. 240 divided by 4 is going to give me 60. 300 plus 60 is 360. Minus 1 is 359. The next one, I'm going to start with 2 times 250, which is 500. 6 times 4 is 24, making that 524. $1,000 divided by 4 is 250. 250 times 2 is 500. 23 times 2 is 46, making my total 546. 3 times 5 is going to be 15, and 600 minus 15 is 585. $700 minus 50 is 650, plus 4 is 654. So you can see that I have the entire first column filled in. Now we're going to move over to the second column. Five times 7 gives me 35. 35 times 20 gives me 700, and 700 plus 15 is 715. $90 divided by 3 is 30. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 5 is 20. 2 times 2 is 4. And 20 times 35 is going to be 700. And add all that up and I get 734. $1,400 divided by 2 is 700. 144 divided by 2 is going to be 72. And when we add these together, we get 772. 2,000 minus 1,500 is 500. 500 plus 300 is 800. Minus 15 gives me 785. Three times 10 is 30. 30 times 10 is 300. 300 times 10 is 3,000. 10 times 10 is 100. And 3,000 plus 100 is 3,100. 5 times 1,000 is 5,000. 6 times 7 is 42. 5,000 minus 600 is 5,400, plus 42 is 54. I'm sorry, 4,400. So minus is 4,442. Okay, and continuing with our larger numbers, add all of this up, you should get, everything's just addition, so it should be 26,452. Everything is addition here as well. That should be 46,000 42. Subtraction here, which puts you at 50,000 minus 3,000 is going to be 47,000, plus 580 is going to be 47,580. And the last one gives you 246,375. Okay, so now we have all of our numbers filled in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can figure out where any of these might go up here in this puzzle. For instance, I need a 2-circle segment that starts with a 1 and ends with a 5. Well, you'll see the 5s are put in up here. So as I look, like this is a 3-circle, this is a 5-circle, this is a 3. The only place that I see a 2-circle with a 5 in it is going to be right here. So there is my 15. So I have used 15. I need it to end in a 1, and it has to be 2 numbers. So if I look down here, that has to be 91. Starts with a 5 and is 3 numbers. Well, that can be 3 of these, so I can't use that one yet. Starts and ends with a 5 right here. I can do that one, 585. All right, we've got 5 numbers right here, so that puts us in this category right here. It needs to have a 5 and an 8 side by side, so that's going to be 47,580. Okay, and then right here we'll see I start with a 7 and end with a 5. So that's going to be either 785 or 715, not sure yet, so I won't put that. 3 numbers with a 5 in the middle. It's going to be 654. 2 numbers starting with a 4 would be 42. Okay, here's our ends with a 5, our 6 numbers. So 2, 4, 6, 3, 7, 5. That also took care of 359 right there. Starts with a 4 and is 5, so that's 46042. All right, 4 numbers and ends in a 0. So that's only can be 3100. Three numbers with a 3 in the middle. That would be 734. 4 numbers and it ends in a 2, so that's got to be 4442. And 5 numbers, so that's 26452. Starts with a 2 here, so that's going to have to be 271. This 5 now ends in a 6. That makes it 546. This one must be 772. This one, not sure yet. Now this one and this one, they both start with a 7 and a 5. So it could be 715 or 785, and it does not matter which goes where. All right, so that was 715 and 785. So all I have left is 121, 524. So here's my 121, and here's my 524. You will do the same thing on the next problem, but you will have 1s filled in instead of 5s.